Ready, take one.
Go na. Hi everyone, welcome to Behind the Scenes. We'll be talking about a shoe that's been out for a while now. This is the Jeremy Lin one from Xtep. Alright, so these are the Jeremy Lin ones. I got this actually early last year. I believe the shoe was released around July of 2021. This is the first signature shoe for Jeremy Lin. There's actually a Jeremy Lin tune already, but as of now, this is all this is all I have. I've been able to play in these in different or multiple court settings. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so we'll be starting off with the traction. Traction supports a multi-directional pattern here, a bit circular and radial as it looks, and also has a pod at the ball of the foot and a shank plate at the midfoot. So with the traction, it's probably the weakest part of the shoe. You would need constant wiping with this one, and it's not an easy wipe. Sometimes you would have to get into it just to get the dust off. So with these, you won't be stopping on a dime. There were a few movements that I was doing that where I needed that bite and it didn't. It's a little bit inconsistent from my part. So if you're a really shifty guard, I do not recommend this for you. So moving on from the cushioning, I'm not entirely sure what they call the foam they've used here, but from my experience, it's great. It gives you enough impact protection and port feel. Nothing fancy, nothing extravagant here. It won't be. It's not super bouncy, but again, it gives you adequate protection and adequate port feel. So best of both worlds here. So materials and support, on the upper you have here a knitted material which is very supportive, not a lot of give, and you also have a fuse overlays for extra durability. It has a mesh tongue which is adequately padded here. And then moving on to the fit and the overall support the shoe provides. So at the heel we also have a external heel counter and an internal heel counter, and it is adequately padded at the back so your ankles feel secured and supported. You also have a lateral sidebar here that acts for extra lateral support. So it's a sidebar. The only problem I have with this was it pinches around my midfoot when I was doing a lot of lateral movements during my drills. However, it does break in time. And then moving forward, there's also an outrigger. So it provides stability or lateral stability, and you'll be good with that as well. In terms of heel to toe transition, the heel is a little bit curved. It's not the best part of the shoe. It is a little bit flat, but it has again a little bit curvature in the back and at the front as well. For support, we also have a midfoot shank plate. It doesn't extend throughout the outsole here, so it is very flexible, though it doesn't have a lot of a bounce back when you do flex it, but still very good since it gives you a lot of flex on the forefoot, which is always a good thing. So overall, I think this shoe is a keeper. Is it a keeper? Tigo. Is it a keeper or a leave her? Yeah, I think it's a keeper basing on the overall performance. The shoe is very supportive, great materials, great aesthetics, provides adequate impact protection and port feel. With the materials, it's not the most breathable material there or knit. You're good laterally as well. Midsole, a lot of compression. The only thing that can be improved on this shoe is definitely the traction here. So I wouldn't recommend this for people who plays like Kyrie or a very shifty guard. But overall, the overall performance and aesthetics of the shoe is really great. So yeah, it is a keeper. So in terms of the traction, I would rate it around 5 to 6. It's being generous already. In terms of the cushioning or impact protection, I'll give it an 8. And court feel around the same rating. And then overall materials and support, I'll give it a 9. Aesthetics, I really like the silhouette of the shoe, especially the colorway. Yeah, I'll give it a 10 actually. Also, one thing I love about the shoe, actually not the shoe, is the box. So it comes with the same colorway as the shoe you're getting. Unlike other brands, if you're entry-level shoes, they usually just come in a standard box. However, with this one, you're getting a different box every time you get a new pair. Okie dokie. Thank you for wasting your time on me today. I hope you guys like my review for the Jeremy Lin ones. This retail for around 3,600 pesos in the Philippines. But you can get these on Shopee Mall or Last Mall. They usually have discount vouchers there. I'll save a link at the description box or where you can get them as well. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Hi again everyone. So what the channel is going to be, I'll be posting some performance reviews, basketball shoes from time to time, some personal vlogs. So I'll just be doing content on what I have with me, mostly performance reviews if I have new shoes, travel vlogs if I'll be traveling, and also be trying a lot of new sports. So if you are interested, stay tuned. It will be coming soon once I have time.